I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good afternoon, Kate.
Good afternoon, Cheryl.
How are you doing today?
Recovering after 2 very long nights at work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it is Saturday, May the 11th. And if you didn't get a chance to see the Northern Lights last night, they tell me we have another shot. So
We had clouds last night.
yeah, we tried, but I think we missed the window. It looks like a lot of people here in Oklahoma saw it right at like 9:30, right around like just after sunset kind of deal. And we tried looking a little later on and it didn't work. So who knows? So we're going to try again.
It's clouds today, too. I don't know if it's going
Oh,
to clear up
bummer.
later.
It's weird because all the pictures I'm seeing, they're upper, like higher atmosphere ones, the pink and purple ones. Because I'm
Yeah.
used to, the traditional
Green at
neon
like the
green.
horizon.
Yeah. And so maybe maybe we were seeing it and we didn't recognize it. So we're going to try again and see how
hmm
it goes. Um, but other than that, yes, it's been a interesting a couple of weeks since we last filmed. Um, we made it through the two lines of gnarly storms that we had in the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, there were a number of very small towns that got hit pretty hard. And we're just like, it's just amazing to see how these storms move and watching an actual tornado come down out of it's just, so yeah, so it's been a little more stressful. When we switched over to central Oklahoma, it's a little different than living in eastern Oklahoma. You get the risk gets a little higher as far as tornadoes, so it's been a little bit stressful, but that's okay. We're safe and sound, and you help out those who are affected, so that's all you can do. So,
Yeah.
and we're still looking for a house. Uh, uh, we laugh. We have many people keeping an eye out. As soon as they see something going in the ground saying for sale, they let me know. Um, and but it just hasn't quite worked out yet, so that's okay. We'll find the right spot.
Yep. I
Yep.
have faith in you guys.
Keep doing what you're doing. It's funny. It's like my mother keeps, oh, my mother's funny, and her best friends, they go out on and check the house out in person for me. so so it's been nice to have boots on the ground where we can't be there quite yet. So anyways,
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there, but the house hunting continues. But we wanted to
We
say
are a channel about cross stitch, not
not
about
real
Oklahoma weather or
estate.
house hunting in Canada.
Sorry. You can tell what's on my brain. I apologize. Yes,
Funny.
we are totally about cross stitch. Kate's like, I don't care about tornadoes. I don't care. Um,
I did care. I was very worried about you with the first
I
storms.
know. I
I think I
know.
slept through the second storms.
Yeah. those were sneaky. The second set. Yes. Oh, I know. I give you a hard time, but yes. So we are a channel about cross stitch. We are very thankful for all of you guys who have joined us recently, and all of our oldies but goodies. Don't we?
Yes.
Our OGs, because we've got some from like the beginning
Yeah.
who piped up this last couple of weeks. And so, with that being said, in our last video, we were celebrating the fact that we have 500, and so we have a giveaway. So, Kate, please take it away, because we are now going to draw.
Okay, so our giveaway is a gift card to 123 Stitch. So the winner will need to reach out to us ficklestitches@gmail.com with your email address
Mm-hmm.
because it's a virtual gift card.
Yes.
Um, so the keyword was sunshine in honor of the Sunshine Stitchers who shouted us out and got us over 500.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all the people that use the word sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
double checked it, and away we
Spinny,
go.
spinny, spinny, spin.
And
Got
it
it.
is C Cockrum. CCOCKRUM.
Yes.
All right. If you could reach out to us, we would love to get that gift card to you so you can buy lots and lots of things.
Yes. The other thing I wanted to say, whoops, wrong thing. There we go. One, congratulations. And two, I found out after we filmed and I got caught up on Candy, the 614 Stitchers Flosstube, that she shouted us out about the 500 subscribers too, just before we filmed, so I didn't see it. So, and a couple of people have said that you came over because Candy recommended us, and so we wanted to thank
Oh, thank you,
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah. So, and
Thumbs up for Candy.
oh,
Sorry.
I'm giving you thumbs up, but it's not nearly as pretty because she's got the thing. Who else? Someone else mentioned that they were asking around, and someone from Instagram recommended us. So that's pretty cool too. So we're just thankful you have found us. We hope you find things that you like to see. And again, like go back and look at some of our like the under the bed boxes, our old whip lists, the whip parades and things like that, if you are interested in that. But however you got here, thank you so much. And thank you so much to our friends who keep shouting us out randomly. We may miss it until after we talk about it. So sorry, Candy. But we want to thank you for recommending us to others. And again, thank you all for participating in the giveaway. Okay, so I'm looking. That's it. Okay, so let's get started with the stitchings, shall we? I'm excited.
I feel like just keep stitching. We shall.
That's right. Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Okay,
Cheryl, do you have a finish?
I have a finish. I do. Sorry, I'm writing a couple things down before I get. Okay. All right, we will slide over to me. Okay, very good. So, yes, I have a finish. It is, what am I looking at? Here we go. It is tiny stockings. There was 3 of them in the pattern group, and I worked on the Santa. And I pulled it out of my stash because one of the categories, the Whippagories, that's right. The Whippagories that Sammy J Stitches posts was closest to a finish. And this one might have, I don't know, 400 stitches, maybe 500 in it. And I knew this one, if I just sat down for 2 hours, it would be done. And that's pretty much what happened. So, and I managed to get 303 stitch out of it. I don't know how. And so here it is.
Yay!
It's the Santa. It's from a older leisure arts magazine. I have a feeling it's early 90s. And I used a 28 count Carolina linen in the color sand. I used the call for DMC, but I did switch out Santa's beard and I used chalk because I just wanted it a little bit brighter. And the other thing was down here where you see the hollyberry sprig, they actually had a heart there, and I didn't want that. I wanted the hollyberry sprig. I knew I needed to fill in the hole, so I put the holly in there instead. So I kind of like it that way. So there you go.
Okay.
So that is,
Personalization.
yeah. So yeah, this is about this is small size. It's an ornament as opposed to a functional stocking. So there you go. So there's
Yay.
my finish.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. I have a finish for now.
I love that.
All right. So I am talking about the Deadly Aquarium Stitch Along by LolaCrow Cross Stitch. She had released the frame, all 6,000 and change stitches of it. And the 2 weeks until the first exhibit releases. So I have been stitching this furiously.
Yes, you
because
have.
I know there's no chance of staying caught up unless I got this done.
Right.
And I did. This is on 16 count Jellyfish Fields by Be Stitch Me using the called for DMC. And here's where it's at. I did not put the back stitching on the sign yet. I kind of am worried about where I'm going to need to put my nerdge throughout the rest of this. So
yeah.
I don't want to squish it. So
the fabric color's perfect.
And I stitched 4,183 stitches on that in the last 2 weeks.
Yay! That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Woof. Yes. Absolutely. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Want to give it 2 thumbs up for that?
No. Only Candy gets the fireworks.
Okay, fair. Fair. Okay. Did you have any starts?
I did.
Go ahead.
Because why not?
Yes, absolutely.
So I started a project for a couple reasons. It is Manning May Stitch Along.
Nice.
So I started another Carolyn Manning. Sorry. Senna, no, get off that.
The cats.
And the other reason I started it was for the mental health care stitch along that Candy the 614 Stitcher is hosting. I find Carolyn Mannings to be very zen. They quiet my mind, and they're really helpful when I'm stressed out.
Yes, absolutely.
So I decided I needed another one. So I started Morrigan, and I am doing it on 16 count pink.
Ooh.
And I have 533 stitches in.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a lot of purples and pinks and some navy blue. It's not my green blue color palette that I normally go towards. So,
but it's nice.
Something different.
Absolutely.
All right. Did you have a start?
I have to.
Yay.
Okay. All right. So when I finished the first tiny stocking, I'm like, oh, while I'm here. And I have all the things pulled. I thought, yeah, I might as well start the next one. And so here it is it's the magazine page. So the second one, there's the Santa one in the middle. And the next one I'm doing is the one that says joy.
Are you going to leave the holly sprig at the bottom?
I honestly don't know. I might. I will see. I'm debating about that just to make the continuity. I'm also debating whether or not I do the checkerboard pattern in the toes.
Yes, you need the checkerboard pattern.
Well, I was going to make it solid like the Santa one.
No, make it different.
Okay. The other thing I know that I'm doing is I've already changed the J.
Okay.
I don't like the little swirl on the top, so I just made it straight across. And I will probably, depending on what mood I'm in, when I get to the Y, I'm not sure if I'm going to have all the swirl on the Y either.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's why I fly. So again,
So you've heard it here, folks. Cheryl is anti-flourishes.
no, it just for some reason, it just doesn't seem to fit. Like, the rest of the pattern is very geometric, and to have the lettering as swirls doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
It just doesn't. So, I'm using the same fabric, which is the 28 count Carolina linen, in sand. It's one of those, I got it, the rolls that you can get at one of the big box craft stores. I like it. It works for what I'm doing. And I'm using the DMC reds and greens. And so this is as far as I got on it for now.
Okay. Yeah, you can't swirl the Y if you made the J look like that.
We'll see. I'm not sure. I might end up adding the flourish. Who knows? Well, this is how it started. I need to put in another 75 stitches or so to get 200. So,
Okay.
and then I'll put it away. So there's that one. I wanted to get it started. I don't know. Yesterday I was in like start-a-thon mode. I don't understand.
No judgment.
No, I know. But the other thing I wanted to
honey.
work on is I'm going to switch this over just so you can see the situation going on here. She just moved. One of the cats decided to just be there in all her glory. Okay, so I also am, we talked about it last filming, I am participating in the mental health healthcare Sal with Candy the 614 Stitcher. And I started I Am Enough by Emily Call Stitching. The phrase spoke to me. For me personally, sometimes I struggle with, I feel like I have to change myself to be what other people want me to be. And no, just the way I am, I'm good enough. I am enough. So, for this one, I went looking in my stash of ornament cuts. And I started this one on a 36 count. Oh, and it's still got a, oops, sorry. Okay. 36 count, one of a kind dyed linen by Fortnite Fabrics. And I'm using DMC because it's a monochromatic piece. So I'm using DMC 3770. It's kind of like an ecru, but with like a little apricot tinge just to pop out without being hello like B5200. So so this is what I have started. I was telling the people online last night I put the in enough. So I know that it's just 3 letters, but that's over 100 stitches right there. So because they're tall. And yeah, so I wanted to get that started, and I would like to get it done this month, but if I don't, it's okay. But I wanted to at least get it started. This particular ornament cut is I have about 1.5 inches around, so I had to start right in the middle to make sure that everything would fit. But there you go. So both of us have started our mental health ones.
Yay.
So there you go. Mental health cell. So those are my starts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many whips did you say you had?
I have 2.
Okay. Well, why don't I do 2, you do 1, I'll do 2, you do 1, I'll do 2.
Or you do all of yours and then I do mine?
I will concede. I don't care.
I don't care either. Whatever you want to do.
All right. All right.
That's
So the first one I'm going to talk about is Rooks from OwlForest Embroidery. Here's a picture of what it's supposed to look like. I'm doing this on a 16 count, one of a kind Friday Night Fight fabric from Be Stitch Me.
yay.
And we're going to insert a photo of what it looks like now after I put in 444 stitches. I couldn't find it, so I'm gotta
Oh,
find it. And this
right.
is the one I couldn't find.
It's already packed
But I
away,
stitched
people.
on it.
It's packed away.
Well, I already put it away and I was too lazy to go find it
Yeah.
before we filmed.
And that's okay.
Right. This next one has not been out this year yet. This is Shores of Hawk Run Hollow.
Ooh.
Put a photo of what it looks like here, but most people know what this looks like. This is by Carriage House Samplings. I'm doing this on 20 count vintage country mocha because I wanted to use the silks and I could not justify doing the silks on 16 count.
No.
No,
Absolutely
no, no.
not.
And I put 595 stitches in.
Ooh. And it's not
So
just
I
a
started,
square.
yep. Well, no, and there's a fish,
I know.
and there's
That's what I'm
some
saying.
waves. There's some stuff. So this is the 4th block I'm working on because I did the first 2 and then I went down because I wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
So I'd like to get a couple blocks done this year, but we'll see. I always want to get things done, and I never seem to get them done.
Right.
Maybe I should stop starting all the things, but then I would not finish 24 in 2024.
That's correct. We have priorities.
Priorities, people. All right. This next one I pulled out was a whip go call for April. It was Pam's choice from Just Keep Stitching, and she chose Poltergeist Pirates by Glendon Place. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Bang by Crossed Wing Collection.
Excuse me.
And I'm using the called for Sullivans. And I put 1,227 stitches in on this.
Again, that fabric is amazing.
Well, it was made for the picture.
I know, but they did a great
I
job.
forgot there was a dragon on the front of the ship.
Yes.
When I pulled out the green to start stitching, I was like, what is this, seaweed? And then I went back to go and look at the photo. And I'm like, oh crap, there's a dragon. This works for Year of the Dragon sale too.
What is this, seaweed?
Well, it could have been seaweed.
It could have been.
So,
I love that. That's awesome.
don't you ever like work on a project for so long you forget what the whole thing actually looks like? No, you're not going to agree with me, are you?
Say that again?
Haven't you ever been working on a project a long time and you don't have the cover photo in your project bag and you like just sort of forget what the rest of it looks like because you've been working in one area?
Fair. That's fair.
I mean, I've been working on the sails and the deck of the ship, and I'm like, I just thought there was more sails and
Yeah.
just
no, I
ship.
Get it. I get it. Sorry, I literally zoned out right there when you were.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. It wasn't
That's
anything
fine.
you were doing. Just my brain does that every once in a while.
It's okay. All right, so the next one I worked on is called Avalon Parting the Mists by the Little Stitcher. It's on a 16 count fortnight fabric, and this was for a category for a Whipagory from Sammy J Stitches, closest to a finish.
Yes.
I don't know if it was before, but it definitely is now, because I've
Yes.
put 2,294 stitches in on this. So I have to finish the
Nice.
boat and some water, and then there's like a row of flowers at the bottom.
It looks, I know that
less than
was,
2,000 stitches.
yeah. I know
And
that
that
was a
dress
slog,
was
that
no joke.
dress. It looks
I
so
know
good
it's
now,
just
though,
block
Kate.
stitching, people, but it's just...
Yeah, it was a lot, but it looks so good.
All right, can you see the geese? Can you not see the geese?
I can see the geese.
Okay. I obsessed over the color of those damn geese for a while.
A small suggestion. You may want to do like a backstitch outline along the bottom just so that they kind of show up a bit better. I know what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
try one and see.
Do you know, when I went round and round about would the white show, would B5200 be better? Would 3865 be better?
Right.
When I went round and round and round. And then I went and said, self, this is going to sit in the under the bed box. Does it freaking matter?
Yes, it does. Apparently it does.
I decided it did not.
Oh, there you go. I don't know. Just try it and see. But they, like, I could see them, but I can see what you mean about them blending in a little bit.
Kind of tilt it a little bit. Like if I'm looking at it sideways, I'm like, yeah, there are geese right there. I can see them easily.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you feel led.
We'll see what happens when I get to the end of it.
Fair. Okay.
All right. Next one is Heimdallr from Carolyn Manning Designs, because it's hashtag Manning May Stitch Along. Stitch on all your Carolyn Mannings. And I put... This was a Whip Go call from Sammy J Stitches. Miss Sammy chose this for May. I put 810 stitches in on it because I just was enjoying it and just kept going.
Can you shift it down a smidge? Perfect. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah. Starting to put the fill-in in and it looks nice.
It looks really good. For those of you who are new to our channel, Kate likes to stitch all of the all the diamonds in a Carolyn Manning first and then put the fill-in around them, and it looks so good.
I do page by page.
Page by page, yes. Yeah.
It's just easy to stitch diamonds and then just do the fill-in. Well, you're not changing colors nearly as much as you are if you try to do the fill-in as you go along.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
All right. And I just have one more left.
Okay.
This was also a category, and why can't I remember what I'm using it for the category? I think pattern older than
2023?
Yes, that's what I'm using it for. Also, this is my goal for this pattern is 5,000 stitches for the year. And which I don't think I'm going to have, maybe, but it should finish it. And I'm talking about Stars Bright from Lindy Stitches. Here's what it looks like. I'm stitching this on 16 count Witch's Brew from Mystic Fabric. I'm using the called for overdyed in DMC, and I put 1,103 in on this puppy.
Look at that.
I know. I did all the lettering because I wasn't sure I was going to have enough of the, I think it was Weeks Dye Works Concord.
Oh, yeah.
I finished with literally like 6 inches of the 2-ply.
Yes.
That was it. And I was like, well, I did it.
So you don't need it for any of the other, like the frames?
Nope, I don't I don't think I need it anywhere else, and honestly, if I do, I'm gonna sub something else in.
There you go.
I'm not ordering a whole skein for.
No.
It's not in the border anymore.
Yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
I put it in down here because that was down here.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough, so let me put the letters in. And then I put the letters in.
Yeah.
And then I placed an order with Sammy. And then I said, 10 minutes later, I was like, hold on, I might not need that. And then I sent a picture of what I had when I was finished. And she's like, nope, you don't need it.
You're good.
So, in the last 2 weeks, I have stitched 11,189 stitches.
Nice. Very nice.
Trouble.
Trouble. There we are. Trouble.
This is Katniss.
Trouble. Hi, Katniss. Hey, baby. All right. I will show you what I worked on. So I went back. I'm trying to put some stitches like you are. Like I have a yearly goal where I want to put at least a minimum amount of stitches on all of my whips. So for some reason I got to be in my bonnet and decided, where is it? Where is it? Uh-oh. Where's the actual... I can't... What happened? I don't know where the piece is that I actually stitched on. Where did it go? Oh my.
You can always put a photo in.
But where? Well, what I'm worried about is where did it go? Because I thought it was here with the... Yeah, okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to put a photo in. Where did... I'm literally looking around where it might be, and I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to search for it. Okay, great. So, here we go. Well, see, I have my working copy. I have my floss, and I have my picture. Where's the fabric? Where did I put it? I have a feeling I stuck it in something that I wasn't expecting to. Okay, all right, anyways. So, I worked on some of Cottage Garden Needleworks. This is my beloved. I started it back in February of last year as part of my birthday star along. Where's the sheet that at least tells me what I did on it? I'm doing it on 26 count sandstone linen, which is pretty much the color of this one. I did substitute some things. The flowers in this are blue, and I had a limited edition gassed skein of thread, so I'm changing all the blue out to red so that it will match the color scheme of our bedroom. And so I'll show you on here what I was able to get done. So I went down the sides. Whoops. I went down the sides of the border, and yeah, 200 and 300 stitches worth. So yay. When I find it, I'm inserting the picture here. I don't know where it is. Okay, that's woo. And now I'm losing my earbuds, and it's just falling apart here today, boys and girls. Okay, there we go. All right. So, yeah, the search will be on for that. Got to be around here somewhere. I'm doing one quick look around first before I do anything more. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll find it later. All right. So then...
Maybe it's with Vicky's floss. She's gonna
break your fingers from afar. Okay. All right, pull this out. There we go. All right, so the next one, I also reached back into last month's WIPs that have April birthdays, and I pulled out Blueberry by Sandy Stitches. Thanks again to Matt, NBC Stitcher, for introducing me to this pattern. I love it, love it, love it so much.
I have pineapple. I want to start pineapple.
Yeah.
I haven't kitted it up though, so.
Yeah. It's beautiful. So, I'm doing it on 40 count Verdal by Bee Stitch Me in the color Ledger. And that's beautiful as well. Get all my stuff together here and put it. And I left an active thread in here just because I had to stop what I was doing at the time, and so I just left it there to start off when I get back to it. So this is where I'm at. I just started right in between where these two leaves up here are.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm still going down into her hair. I'm almost down to where it curves in under around her face, and then I can start in on the darker colors in her face, the darker hair, and then her face. And so, yeah.
Okay.
I wish that this would show up really good. You can't really see it. It is
No, it's got like splotches of blue on it, doesn't it?
It's splotches of blue and yellow, but it's just anyways, it's perfect for this, so I won't belabor the point, but yeah, so I'm excited I got my yearly goal down on that one. I'm sorry, I'm just folding it up while I'm here. And putting it back so I can find it. I'm a little stressed. I don't know where it went, Kate. And I'm using the Call for DMC on Blueberry just because it does not need any switching out whatsoever. So
yes.
It's just perfect as it is. I've seen it done in person, framed.
You tried to steal it for many years.
I had an opportunity. It was in my car. It was literally in my car. And because
Matt was also in your car, so let's bring that up. That you didn't remove it from Matt's house.
But like
Matt
I said to
bringing
him,
it in your car.
Like I said to him, there was plenty of times I could have just pushed him out of the car, shut the door, and let him go.
Poor Matt.
I know, poor Matt. But yes, it's stunning. It's stunning in person when it's done, and so I'm looking forward to putting some more time in another time. So there you go. So that is our whips, I do believe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't think we talked about it. Plans or haul first?
Let's talk about plans.
Okay. What are your plans? Besides finding that project.
It's buried in the backyard, sorry.
I might have been binging Buried in the Backyard a little too much.
She watches it and then tells me about it, and then we discuss whether or not where the people are found are actually in a backyard or not.
Yes.
It's fun discussions. Okay, so anyways, my plan is to put the last of the stitches I want to establish my 2 new starts as starts. It doesn't take, it's like less than an hour on each, and then they'll be done and I can put them away. But again, if I have a moment or two when I want to keep on working on I Am Enough, at least during the month of May, to go along with that and just keep kind of posting on it. Last time we filmed, I talked about really focusing in on the Mysterious Adventure Project and also the Under the Sea Sal. I have finally gotten myself free enough from other planned stitching to do that, and I was actually going to start on the map last night, but I realized I have to rearrange my stitching area because it is on a very, very long it's a very wide scroll rod, and I don't it wouldn't fit on my floor frame for my scroll rod, so I have it on a table frame. The problem is it's not on a real table and it keeps slipping off. And I also have to get it close enough to me that I'm not like all hunched over
Oh, yeah, with the
with
shoulders.
the
Yeah.
shoulders. So I realized last night that I need to do something about that before I put in. Um, I'm hoping to put about 600 stitches in it or possibly finish it. Because it's just a bunch. I'm at the point where it's just adding in the motifs to make the map the map. And because I've done all the border, I've done all the land and sea outlining. It's now just putting in some rivers and some trees and a couple of buildings and blah, blah, blah. The sea monster. There's going to be a sea monster. I'm so excited about the sea monster. It's so good. Yeah, I have to figure that out. The problem is, while that is in my table scroll rod frame, I can't work on under the seesaw. So I need to get the map taken care of first, and then I can work on under the seesaw, because I want it on there too. But it's way smaller, so it's not as much of an issue as this is. So that's a long story short. The problem is the map is I'm using it for 3 categories, I think. At least 2, possibly 3 of my WIP glories. So, no, I'm not. I'm under the seesaw as part of my WIP glories. That was it. So I really need to figure that situation out. Because once I am and I'm comfortable, then I can just blow through what I need to add to it.
Okay.
And then after those 2 things are caught up on, then I also have my 2 WIPCO calls. I've scheduled those deliberately down near the end of the month. So, yeah. So that's what's going on.
Okay.
We'll see how well that goes.
Okay.
Your plans, ma'am.
All right. So I finished one of my WIPCOs. I have the second one EJ picked, and that's Moon Deer.
Yes.
So I need to put some stitches in on that. I still have to do 3 categories. Stitch Along, which is Clue.
Oh, right, yes.
Flora and Fauna is Moonlight Sampler. And Haswords is the Scary Sampler.
Right.
So, plans to pull those out. Also, plans. I would like to finish Avalon this month.
Yes, you were so close. Especially now the dress is done.
I wanted to finish Stars Bright this month, but I don't think it's realistic. I'd like to get more progress on it. So maybe then one more time when I pull it out.
Right.
So I want to finish at least one of the birds and the whole border before I put it away.
Right.
It's also one of those that needs 5,000 stitches because it is an older WIP for me. I think it's 2018.
Yes, because all the older ones are the ones that you want to kind of get done.
Yes. I also have not touched any of my focus pieces this month, which are my long dog samplers. So I still need to put some in. I don't know if I'll get to all 3, but I should at least. I'll try. I'll try, people. I don't know. I don't know.
It'll be okay.
I need to catch up on my Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope. There are 2 parts that I haven't done. Well, it's okay. It's last month's release that released on the 25th of April. and there are two hexagons with each part, so I have 2 hexagons to do. And I would like to get that done. Honestly, this is unrealistic. I'd like to do more on the frame for the Ever After Sal. And then...
Why is that unrealistic?
Because it's so much stitching that I want to do.
Oh, okay.
And then the Fox and Rabbit, they come at night. The Luna Moths, the 4 Luna Moths,
Yes.
are getting started probably tomorrow. Because I can't not start it. People have already... It's stunning. And I got... My fabric is in the haul. I got the threads. And it's just DMC, so... It is going to be ready to go. All right. Those are my plans.
Okay. I thought
Stop looking.
I thought I had an idea of where that pattern went, so that's where I went. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. I'm a little frustrated because it's like I thought I put it over. I'm like looking in the spot where I thought I put it, and it's not here. It's okay. It's all right. Okay.
I got a cat in each hand.
Well.
Why did you guys need so much attention today?
Because we love you. Yeah, so now's the time in our program where we talk about our stitching acquisitions. And as per usual, we have a song to introduce. And this song came to us from a viewer, longtime viewer. And words and song melody all included. So with no further ado, Wegman's bag of acquisitions, full of fabric, floss, and stitches. Some people started filling it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue filling it forever just because it is the Wegman's bag of acquisitions, full of fabric, floss, and stitches. Some people started filling it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue filling it forever just because. There you go. We'll stop there.
Very nice.
Thank you. And I would like to give credit and thanks to our friend Shannon.
Oh, very
who
nice.
Sent that. So, if you feel so led, if you think of a Wegman's Bag of Acquisition song, it doesn't have to be very long. Please feel free to send it along. Or if you have a song melody that you wish to challenge me to find a way to use, please feel free. Thank you so much. Again, Shannon. Surprise! I planned on doing it all along. I just decided to trick you. Okay, there you go. I told her I wasn't going to use it today, and I lied.
Aren't you sneaky?
I am a sneaky, sneaky wench.
I've heard that.
Shannon. Are you going first or me?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be all right.
All right. Coming to me from Canada on Etsy, Sheba Designs.
Sheba!
I have another project bag.
Yay!
This is like fabric based on the Ghastlies.
Oh, I love it.
So
That's
it's
fantastic.
fun. And then there's bubbles on the inside. So.
That's great.
But he is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun.
Yes, it is. The eyebrows are everything.
Yes. All right, I got my fabric of the month from Fox and Rabbit through Garan Stitchery.
Nice.
This is 16 count. I never even took it out of the bag to see what it looked like. It's called Faded Hippie. Ooh, this is different for them.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, my neighbor decided to start mowing because
I can't hear it if it makes you feel better.
that's good. And I'm glad we're almost done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. There's that. I went looking for a Fox and Rabbit color in 16 count Ada for the Luna moths specifically, and only found one person that had some, and this was their last piece. So I ordered from Kitten Stitcher.
Okay.
My first time ordering from her, and it came very promptly. And this is...
Sorry, go ahead.
This is 16 count Black Swan.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of chalkboardy.
Yes, it is.
But I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm going to be hunting down another piece for the single Luna moth as well, because this isn't enough to do both.
You don't think?
No, it's not. I did the math.
Oh, that's too bad.
Cannot do it.
Such a hard time.
Finding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, if I get the 4 done, I'll be happy. And when I ordered I'm not going to show you DMC floss for the moths, but it could not travel alone, so I ordered it from Hobby House. And it is a Fox and Rabbit week.
It is.
16 count Eureka.
Ooh. Okay.
So it was not a color I got last year on my fabric of the month, so I was like, all right, it's something I don't have.
Is it yellow or is it more of a...
It's yellow. It's got a yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a neutral, but it's got a yellow undertone to it.
Gotcha.
And that's my haul. That's it. Oh, digital haul.
Oh, yes.
We'll insert a couple photos here. I finally ordered Star Dragon from OwlForest Embroidery. And Sammy, are we starting it the 3rd of June or the 17th? You have not gotten back to me.
Oh, she wants to start it that early. Okay.
Well, she said June.
I know she said June. That's true. I don't know. I have not heard a date.
I threw out the 17th at her because she requested, because she's back to work,
Right.
like a Monday.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so here's the 17th. And she's like, oh, you want to wait that long? And I was like, okay, here's the 3rd.
Yes, so I do kind of need to know.
So Star Dragon, and because patterns can't travel alone, even digitally. I know, it's a stretch. But
yes.
Exotic Birds.
Nice.
From OwlForest, which kind of matches my funny dogs and nimble birds and something, fluffy cats, or I don't know, whatever. There's a whole theme. I found that there's reptiles and bugs, and like, wow, they really went to town on all of these.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I don't think I'm going to stitch the bugs and the reptiles.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Sorry,
what did you buy?
I'm still distracted about the missing whip.
Focus.
I don't know what happened. I know. I'm very sorry. Okay.
What did you buy?
What did I buy? Okay. So the first thing I received, I'm not gonna pull it out of its package, is my April Fabric of the Month from Be Stitch Me, and it is 40 count Verdal in Not Another Sampler. So it is
That's a good color.
Yeah, it's a great neutral color that I probably will use for my Star Dragon if it fits with the color palette. We'll see.
It should.
I like it. So, all right. So there's that. And then as I've been prepping all of my things to move, one of the things I wanted to do was make sure that I had a full master set of DMC. And I went through my collection and ascertained which ones I needed to order, which I did. I'm not going to show you a big old pile of missing DMC. What I am going to show you is the things that I bought to accompany it, because, you know, DMC gets lonely.
It does, people. It really does.
I'm laying in a stash of Peacemaker needles. So I got some that were size 28 and some that are 26. The more thinner ones. And then, of course, this was on sale, and it resonated with me. My father, as some of you know, just recently passed away, and his his most favorite hymn from church is "It Is Well," and so this is by My Big Toe. It is the first verse of that hymn, and I would like to stitch it, kind of like a remembrance piece for him.
Yeah.
And then I got the accompanying floss that's needed, the Brethren Blue, the Cucumber, and the Soot. I really love this color combination as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Not sure when I'm going to start that one. It's not going to be quite yet. That I know. And then, okay, my name is Cheryl, and I am a bag collector. I'm just going to say it. I can't.
Hi, Cheryl.
I just can't deny my way out of it. So yeah. So Vicky from Stitch and Button, this is like a double order because she's done 2 sets of bags recently. Like, she did 2 chunks of bags, and so I picked out 1 or 2 from each ones that she did, and so they came all at once. So it looks, you know. And she also sent me a pattern that she was done with, and she was passing it along to me. And so we'll start off with, and none of these should surprise you, none of the themes, none of them. First is poinsettia.
Yep.
With a beautiful
shocker.
I tried to swap it out so it's not all one thing. I'm really hoping that this one surprises someone anyway. The next one is like Victorian scissors to go for my needle.
That's cute.
The needle worker pattern. What I really love is the little darning needle.
Aw.
She thinks like her touches on the zipper pulls are kind of cool. So there's that. And then I saw the narwhal. I'm just saying.
I knew you were getting that.
Said, I will find something that's remotely sea related to put in this. It's narwhals and whales. What can you do? And then the last one. I'm pulling this up there. I just really like this fabric. It's a springy kind of fabric. I do believe it's Teresa Kogut.
It's Teresa Kogut. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I just like that one because I do have a number of, like the Spring ABCs one would be a great one in here, or some of the other ones I'm working on. And then, of course, because bags can't travel alone. Whoops. What just fell? Something just fell. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Somehow I managed to drop got some needle minders. I saw these and I just thought they were cute because I love the Rudolph.
I have the Santa one.
Yeah. I just saw
Yes, I have a Christmas needle minder.
I know, it's really exciting.
It's childhood. That is childhood
yes,
right there.
That is core memory right there.
Yeah.
And then because somehow I missed it. Oh, and then she sent me like a couple little freebies, like a snag nabbit kind of thing, and another little needle minder. And then somehow, some way, I didn't have a cardinal needle minder. How?
I don't know how.
And then again, this falls under how. How did I miss this from before? This is from your. I can't even see it. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. It's from one of Kate and I's most favorite movies of all time, Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail. And Kate had one, and I don't know how I didn't clue in that Vicky, Stitch and Button, had it. So there you go. So apparently I've become a needle minder person too. I just, there's no point. There's no point in resisting anymore. Really, no point. So, that is my haul. Yeah. So, I keep saying, since we're moving soon, I don't know why I'm keeping quiet. I'm not going to even say it anymore. I'm done. So there you go. And there's a beautiful cat. Beautiful cat. Smelly cat. Smelly cat.
She's not a smelly cat. She's a good girl.
Yes, she is. Okay, well, I think that's it for this filming. The next time we are scheduled to, I think, is right around Memorial Day weekend, so we'll work about that. We're not sure if we'll keep to that schedule or if we switch it up just a little bit. But other than that, please... Oh, sorry. My brain just did it again. I am really sorry. It just sort of like fritzed out. I can tell I haven't slept very good lately because my brain like interrupts right about halfway through a sentence. It's not good.
Do you want me to finish this?
Yes.
Please like and subscribe. We love comments. We love suggestions. True. We try to answer questions. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Absolutely. And please consider supporting the mental health care sale if you haven't done so already. There's also some other really great sales out there. We're just partial to this one. So there you go.
Okay. And
I hate you. Just because you can.
Yep.
Okay, love you too. All right, everybody. We hope you have a great couple of weeks, and we will see you soon. So happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye. Babe, I still can't find that project that I lost.
Did you check the sofa?
Well, yeah, I checked all the places. Come look.
All right,
I need another set of eyes. Okay. Maybe you'll see something I did it because I looked everywhere. I looked in all the places. I even looked while we were filming.
Did you look in the bags?
Yes.
All the bags?
Yes. I looked in all the bags.
Did you look in all the boxes?
Well, all the ones that I thought it might be in, yeah. Carly, beep, babe.
Where do you normally put your
Well,
crafts?
when I'm done stitching on it, I put everything together and I put it over there in a pile so that it's ready for when I'm filming. It's all together in a pile. So I know those are the ones I need to film.
Okay.
So like you can see there, that's the package.
You have stuff here.
Yeah.
And stuff there.
But that's not it.
And
I looked in all the places around the sofa and I looked at
this thing right here, is this the thing you're looking for?